At what point does the dung revive a dead elephant? I didn't quite catch that train of thought.
Always.
Cover.
Female.
Or
Cover.
Females.
so.
So.
Obviously.
Yeah, you didn't have to explain any more. I got it. The females and the females, and I get it. Yeah, I can see how 1 + 1 equals reincarnation. So, tell me, do you have a lot of clients in the circus?
Lots.
Of.
Clowns.
And
More.
Ringmasters.
And they hire you to look after their elephant colleagues?
only
If.
Dunk.
is
Involved.
And scene. Well done, well done. Okay, fab stuff. Now, with this, we're going to move on to our next game, because I think with that last one, we're done and dusted. So, let's have a look here. Right, so we're going to do some 1-minute remakes. The way this works, audience, is each of our performers is going to get 1 minute to recreate an entire movie. They're going to be playing all of the parts and doing the full story, beginning, middle, and end, and just condensing it into 1 minute. Now, if they don't know the name of the film, or if they don't know the film, they'll know the name. They just have to make up what they think it is based on the title, but otherwise, they'll do their best to recreate it for you. So, going first on this, we're going to have Capelthave. Let's find a movie for you, Cap. So, Capelthave, could you give us a 1 minute remake of Lucy? Lucy. Okay? Oh, I guess he doesn't know it. Right, so we're going to find out what he thinks this may be. And here,
explaining to you.
you
Jealous.
go.
Lucy, here, girl. Come here. What are you trying to say, Lucy? Who are you trying to say? I'm not exactly getting what you say. Can you do it with more signs? Just one more time. Are you deaf? I'm saying there's someone off the cliff. Go and save them. You can talk? No. I mean, woof. How? No, you can talk. You can't go back from that. How can you talk? No, I can talk. You're Dr. Doolittle. What? I'm Dr. Doolittle? I thought he was Eddie Murphy. No, they rebooted it. Now anyone can be Dr. Doolittle. Even Tony Stark. So you're the next one. You were saying I could talk to animals, Lucy?
And that is time.
Yeah.
That is time. Essentially, that is the right story. So, well done, Cap. Yes. Right.
He was Lucy, yes, of course.
Right, we're going to see... you'd like the film, Lucy. I'll be honest. You would. Okay, going next will be Dave. Dave, let's find a movie for you. Could you give us a 1 minute remake of Gladiator? Gladiator. And here you go.
I'm riding back home to Rome to my wife and my son, who are probably still alive. Oh no, my house is on fire. Who killed them? It was I! A person who, probably Jared Leto, I don't remember, I think I'm Jared Leto. Arrest him and put him in the gladiator rings. I'm a gladiator! You will remember my name! Oh, we're gonna fight, let's just fighting. Who are you? My name is Gladiator. Don't walk away from me! It's that person who I sent to war and then he came back and I murdered his family. Yes, okay, he must be spared. But we will fight to the death in the arena. Hacha! I'm dead! I have avenged my family. Hello, Shadow. The song in the end of the film as he walks walks through the grass. Sequel!
And that is time. That is time. Wow. Okay, so well done there, Dave. That was an interpretation of it. Wrong Joker. It was Joaquin Phoenix.
Oh!
Yeah. Okay, let's see who's going to go next. Okay, next up will be Tony. Let's find a movie for you. You could choose which version you'd like to do of this. Give us a 1-minute remake of Gulliver's Travels. Gulliver's Travels. And here you go.
I'm a very, very big man, and I'm looking down on you, and you're all tiny, tiny people, and I can see it. And I've got to be very careful how I walk, because I'm going to squash you like ants. And you're going to be squished and squashed because I'm huge, but you're human, and I'm human, but you're tiny. Oh, what's happened? Something strange. There's something. I'm tiny. I'm suddenly tiny. And I'm looking straight up at these enormous giants who are vast. And I've got to look out because they're going to squash me. I'm going to be squashed by these huge guys. If I lie down, if I lie down, maybe they might not see me. I might survive. This is weird. I was big, and now I'm tiny. I don't know what I prefer. I'd rather get home. I want to go home. Get me a ship. I want to get back to my wife and my kids.
And that is time. That is time. Okay, everyone. Look, if you either had to be Big Gulliver or Little Gulliver, which would you be?
Big one.
Tiny.
Tiny. Interesting.
Well, I would say it depends.
Big.
Depends
I
on
would say
what.
it depends. If it's the film with Emily Blunt in it, I would rather be little. If it's the film without Emily Blunt, I would just rather be big.
Good to know. Right, so let's
Point.
see who's going to go next.
Point.
We don't even need to know why. Right, okay. So,
Gulliver, you win this little Gulliver.
Norm, you're going to go next. Could you give us a 1-minute remake of The Day the Earth Stood Still? The Day the Earth Stood Still. Again, you can either give us the original classic or the terrible remake. And here you go.
Keanu Reeves, man.
Spaceship has landed. Alright, let's send the army just in case, because we're not sure if they're friends or foes. Hi, I come in peace. I've got this. Oh, I was bringing you a medical tool to help you repair stuff. Now you got my robot pissed. Klatu barata nitu. Go. Beep, beep, beep. Explodes everything. You shouldn't have shot at me. Oh my god. Just to prove my power, I'll stop everything. Except hospitals and stuff so nobody dies. Alright. Have you learned your lesson? Oh, you enjoyed being off work all day? Oh, maybe I'll keep it like that for a while. Pay me if I don't want me to make things work again. Alright. Well.
And that is time. That is time. Well done there, Norm.
Followed.
Okay, so in the question of whether he did the classic original or the terrible remake, we all know the answer. So let's have a look of who's going to go next.
Terrible original.
Okay, I will go next. Can someone suggest a movie for me, please?
Silence of the Lambs.
Thank you. Right, I will take that. And here I go. Agent Starling, we want you to go and interview the criminal cannibal Hannibal Lecter. Okay, I'll do that. Hi there, Mr. Lecter. Come a bit closer. They're sending them young these days, I see. Well, Mr. Lecter, if you'd fill out this form. No, you were doing fine, and then you've gone and ruined it. That was clumsy. Well, either you'll do it or you won't. Quid pro quo, Clarice. We'll answer a question. No, I don't think so right now. That guy jizzed on me. Clarice Starling, come back. I think it's terrible that rudeness people would be like that. I'm so upset, but did you hear? Miggs killed himself. Lecter was speaking to him. Oh, right, so anyway, what's this one? Well, it looks like Buffalo Bill he likes to skin his humps. All right, I'd better skip through to the end. Tucking my dick between my legs. I've run out of time without any context as to why. Right, so moving on. So,
Borat?
let's see.
Unless you watch this
Borat.
again.
Right, anyway. It did sound like Borat at the end. Right, okay, let's see. I'm tucking my dick between my legs. It's nice. Right, okay. So, let's see who's going to go next. Next up is Rob. Rob, let's find a movie for you. Could you give us a 1-minute remake of The Illusionist? The Illusionist. And here you go.
Why didn't anybody watch this movie? Because it was overshadowed by The Prestige. They came out a week apart. Oh, that is right. I'm just going down this river here, rowing a boat. You know, I'm quite the good actor. Yeah, I'm quite the good actress. I would have thought this would have been better. As I don't remember anything about it. That is unfortunate. It's actually a really good movie. Yeah, I just remember this scene rowing down the river. It takes a while. So it probably takes longer than a minute in the movie, so... Edward, come on, you got a show in a couple days. That's all right, I've been working on my technique. It's all good, we got it. You know. Oh, you didn't see that coming out of anywhere, did you? Got it right out of your ear. Come on, that's so hacky. I know, I'm being a hack today. That's a problem. I'll be better at the puns, I promise. All right, oh, the werewolf at the end. All right, hey, Naomi, let's go and amaze these people. Oh, yes, that'd be fantastic. Oh, look, you
and
amazed
that
them.
is time. That is time. Right, so, give me a wave if you haven't had a go at this game yet. Ryan and John. Let's see who's going to go next. Next up will be John. John, could you give us a 1-minute remake of Freddy versus Jason? Freddy versus Jason. And your time begins now.
Hi, I'm Freddy. Oh, hi, I'm Jake. Oh, your claws are really sharp. Hey, we should have a contest. Who can kill the other? Who has the best weapons on their person? Who's the most evil? Hey, yeah, that sounds great. How about I go in these woods here, and you go there, and then we come to... Well, let's go in the dark at midnight. We'll go, and we'll slash each other. We'll just try to kill each other, because we don't know anything about anybody else who we want to kill. We don't want to kill innocent civilians or innocent people or innocent little kids in the campground. We'll just kill each other. Yeah, let's go. Oh, wait. You really cut me up. But, hey, look, I can rejuvenate. Hey, no, we can't kill each other. We're immortal. Whoa, this is great. We could do some immortal stuff, like kill mortals. Oh, yeah, let's team up and kill mortals now. Yeah, look, there's a campground. Yeah. Oh, look, there's Elm Street. Let's walk.
And that is time. That is time. Well done. So, let's see. Well, we know who's going to be next. Saving the best till last. Ryan, let's see what we've got for you. So,
Would it be ironic if you get Saving Private Ryan?
Saving Private Ryan, that would be. Okay, and let's see what you've got. Oh, I don't believe it. Ryan, I guess you are going to be giving us Saw 3D. Saw 3D. And here you
Never saw it before.
go.
I have some ice cubes to share with you. Whoa! Jeez, it fell right into my cup, said the audience member. Gee, that's convenient. Well, what's happening in this movie? Let's see. Pig, puts the thing on their face, wakes up, chained to a wall. What's going on here? You are entered into a game. Hey, is that, what's his name? Johnny Carson's sidekick with a contest? No, it's a murderer, you know, murder. That's the kind of game we're playing here today. You were guilty of being unfaithful to your wife. I don't know if that warrants being tortured and murdered. Well, let's have some seltzer water bottles because it's still a 3D movie.
And that is
Hey!
time. Well done. Okay, audience. We're going to move on, but before we do, could you start to suggest some professions for us, please? Could you suggest some professions? And we're going to use them to inspire our next game, because we're going to tell a joke-telling game. Now, the game we're going to be playing is going to be Doctor Doctor, I feel like a blank. Doctor Doctor, I feel like a blank, followed by your punchline. So, Doctor Doctor, I feel like a blank. Replace the word blank with the name of the profession or whatever it is the audience give us. And then it followed by your punchline. If you have a joke, give a wave so that we don't all come in at the same time. And presidential debate moderator. I don't know if I want us to go down that route, but thank you for that one. We might come back to that if we've got one or something. Right, okay. Let's go with Doctor Doctor, I feel like a tree surgeon. Doctor Doctor, I feel like a tree surgeon. If you have a joke, give a wave. Dave.
Doctor, doctor, I feel like a tree surgeon. I can't stop barking.
Aha. Rob.
Doctor, doctor, I feel like a very successful tree surgeon. My business is so popular, it's time to branch out and open another district.
Aha.
Office.
Norm.
Doctor, doctor, I feel like a tree surgeon. It's a pain in the ash.
Aha. Cap.
Doctor, doctor, I feel like a tree surgeon. Ah, are you green in the peen too? I have no idea what that means, but I'll keep making that joke.
Green in the peen, it's back. Right, okay, so Doctor Doctor. I feel like a tree surgeon. I'm not okay. And John.
Doctor, doctor, I feel like a tree surgeon. No, don't say that. You'll have to leave.
Aha. Ryan.
Doctor, doctor, I feel like a tree surgeon. We'll see if we can find the root cause.
Aha. Dave.
Doctor, doctor, I feel like a tree surgeon. Oh, you sap. That's not a real profession.
Aha. Rob.
Doctor, doctor, I feel like a tree surgeon on November 5th, 1955. Well, you don't have insurance, so make like a tree and get out of here.
Booyah. Cap.
Doctor, doctor, I feel like a tree surgeon. Well, I don't have a diagnosis. I'm stumped.
Ah. John.
Doctor, doctor, I feel like a tree surgeon. How'd you get in my office? I was planted here.
Haha. Doctor, doctor, I feel like a tree surgeon. Well, aren't you going to log it? Tony.
Doctor, doctor, I feel like a tree surgeon, but whether he feels like me is another matter.
Ah. Rob.
This is so cheesy. Doctor, doctor, I feel like a tree surgeon. Ah, you're pine.
Haha. Ryan.
Doctor, doctor, I feel like a tree surgeon. Well, why don't you lie down here? We'll take a look at you. Timber!
Haha. Norm.
Doctor, doctor, I feel like a tree surgeon. Can I ask you for a remedy?
Doctor, doctor, I feel like a tree surgeon. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm a regular surgeon. John.
Doctor, doctor, I feel like a tree surgeon. Can you help me get to the root of the matter?
Aha. Anyone else? Okay, Cap. Oh, there's loads. Right, okay, we'll keep going. Cap.
Doctor, doctor, I feel like a tree surgeon. Can you branch out to other professions?
Aha. Ryan.
Doctor, doctor, I feel like a tree surgeon. All right, we're just going to need to take some vital data from you. What's your name and your address, and how many rings do you have inside of you? What's your age?
Rob.
Doctor, doctor, I feel like a sunburnt tree surgeon. Yes, I can see your red wood. Clear as day.
Ooh. Tony.
Doctor, doctor, I feel like a tree surgeon. I know you keep coming into my surgery, but it's high time that I gave you the chop.
Aha. Dave.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm stumped.
Ah! I love how we've got so many because we keep doing the same puns. Right, okay.
Sorry.
Right, that is fine. It's good. I really liked it. John.
Doctor, doctor, I feel like a tree surgeon in love. Well, that's a pretty sappy plot.
Aha! Right, the classics, they keep going. Right, Cap.
No, I forgot mine.
Oh, no, you're stumped. Right, we will mix it up. Right, okay, so we're going to go with... Ooh. Jay gives us ventriloquist dummy repairman. Okay. We could just say ventriloquist probably, and it'd still do the same job, right? But
I want to do that.
Doctor, I feel like a ventriloquist dummy repairman. Norm.
Doctor, I feel like a ventriloquist dummy repairman. Oh, I should refer you to a hand doctor.
Aha. John.
Doctor, I feel like a ventriloquist, but please don't put your hand up my ass.
Aha. Ryan.
Doctor, I feel like a ventriloquist repairman. All right, I'm going to need you to pee into this cup, and now watch while I drink it. Hello, how are you doing? What's going on, everyone?
Okay, Dave.
Very good.
Doctor, I feel like a ventriloquist repairman. When did the problem start? Well, it all started back in 1922.
Okay. Doctor, I feel like a ventriloquist repairman. Hey, don't you think it sucks that you just did the same joke as him?
Yes, it's a terrible.
Awful. Right, anyone else? Rob.
Doctor, I feel like a ventriloquist repairman. I have no athletic ability. The only thing I can throw is my voice.
Why do we all have puppets? Right, okay.
Because we're dorks.
Okay, John.
Doctor, I feel like a ventriloquist repairman, and I've forgotten the line, but I've lost my voice too.
Aha. Dave.
Oh, was my hand raised?
Yeah.
Why did you just got it sat there for no reason? Right, okay. Norm.
Doctor, I feel like a ventriloquist dummy repairman. Well, come and sit on my lap and I'll make you talk.
Aha. Doctor, I feel like a ventriloquist dummy repairman. It all started when I did marry Annette. Ryan.
I don't know if I can hold it in. Doctor, I feel like a ventriloquist dummy repairman. I'm just going to take a look at your tonsils with this jalapeno on a stick.
Jalapeno.
Cap.
Doctor, I feel like a ventriloquist dummy repairman. Are you pulling my strings, Pedro? I don't know why I said Pedro.
Okay, Dave, take us home on this one, then we'll mix it up.
Doctor, I feel like a ventriloquist repairman. I can't stop punching Judy.
Ah, okay, so let's get one more, and we're going to go with Doctor, I feel like a football player. Interpret it to your country of origin. Doctor, I feel like a football player. Norm.
Doctor, I feel like a football player. I have a tight end.
Ah. Doctor, I feel like a football player. I really hurt myself when I NF fell over. Rob.
Doctor, I feel like a football player. I hope this bill isn't too much. It'll cost me to lose my homes.
Aha. John.
Doctor, I feel like a football player, but I can't afford all the bill. Could I have a quarterback?
Aha. Doctor, I feel like a football player. I've got a lot of pain in my gallbladder. Dave.
I'm sort of piggybacking a bit, but...
Go for it.
Doctor, I feel like a football player. Oh, so you've achieved your life's goal!
Yes, love it. Okay, Cap.
Not long enough.
Doctor, I feel like a football player. Is that why you're so messy?
Aha. Ryan.
Doctor, I feel like a football player. I think it's CTE. Less of a joke, more of a reality.
Yeah, commentary, love it. Okay, Tony.
Doctor, I feel like a football player. That is very, very strange. It must be the drink. Okay, Doctor, don't worry. I'll come back tomorrow when you're sober.
I'm going to be honest. I wasn't quite sure who you were, but it was a great impression of Pinocchio and Geppetto, so that works for me. Right?
You got it in one.
Yeah. Right, okay. Norm.
Doctor, I feel like a soccer football player. And then he flops on the ground. He said, oh. Can I get a free shot?
Okay, John.
Doctor, I feel like a football player. Ah, don't touch me! You touched me! Foul!
Rob.
Doctor, I feel like a football player. Well, Troy, tell me where you ache, man.
Doctor, I feel like a football player. And I'll be honest, every time I come here, I'm more convinced that all of you doctors, you know absolutely FA. Dave.
Doctor, I feel like a football player. I'm having problems downstairs. It's kind of bent like Beckham.
Okay, Cap.
This is not a good one. Doctor, I feel like a football player. You don't say, your liver's a pool.
Rob?
Doctor, I feel like a football player. Your receptionist was quite attractive. I'm going to hit on her. Don't run any pass interference, because she's going to want me to go deep.
Someone may have already done this joke, because I wasn't listening to anyone but my own thoughts, as usual. But, Doctor, I feel like a American football player. It really hurts when I touch down there. Ryan. I love how everyone was kind of nodding like, yes, I have that same problem. Right, okay, Ryan.
Relatable. Doctor, I feel like an American football player. Well, first let me figure out what your insurance is so we can Buffalo Bill them.
Right, Rob.
Doctor, I feel like a football player. Nice to meet you. You might want to wash your hands, because I'm a football player and I have... I don't have to finish that. That was just for your benefit, Dave.
That's all right. Well, I appreciate that, Rob. Put it there. Okay, but be careful, because I have terrible jock itch. Now, anyway, anyone else got a joke? Going once, going twice, and scene. Excellent stuff. Now, we are going to move on to our next game. David Green in the comments says, Doctor, I feel like a ventriloquist dummy repairman. Well, simply enjoy this bottle of gear. There you go. Now, we're going to go on to our next game. Let's see what it's going to be. So, we are going to... we did that earlier. We did that last time. And it didn't work. Right, you don't know which one it was, though. Right, we are going to play a game of... number of words. Audience, just before we do... Could you start to suggest some nonsense made-up words for us? Nonsense made-up words that don't really exist, and we'll use it for our next game. Okay, but we're going to play a number of words. There'll be 4 performers in the scene, and they will each be assigned a number of words that they are allowed to say per line of dialogue. So, for example, if their number was 3, they could say 3 words, but then no more, and they're also not allowed to say any less than 3 words until someone else says their number of words, and then they get to speak again. Right, so we are going to have in this, let's roll some dice. We're going to have Ryan, we're going to have Capelthave, and we are going to have Rob, and we are going to have Tony. So let's get you guys on Spotlight. So we have Rob, Cap, Tony.
Nice to see me hiding from this game.
Yes, absolutely. And Ryan. Now, let's see how many number of words you're going to say each. So, Rob, you will be able to say 5 words, no more, no less. Cap, you will say 1 word, no more, no less. Tony, you will say 2 words, no more, no less. And Ryan, you will say, oh, I've run out. Technically, it's no words. But let's say it's 3 words, no more, no less. Okay? Hate when my dice runs out of numbers. Okay, right.
Cap, you can say dung all over it.
Dung. Right, okay. Now, let's have a look. 21, Degrino. 21 is too big a number. Right, okay, so, we are going to say that you guys are tourist guides. Let's find out where you are tourist guides. At Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory. You're tourist guides at Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory. Take it away.
I'm lost. Help me out.
Candy.
Want a gobstopper?
Yes.
I want it. I want it now. Now.
Very nice.
Willie, can you fly me?
No.
Oompa, oompa, oompa-dee-doo.
Golden ticket.
Where's Willy Wonka?
Dad.
He had bad chocolate, man.
Was
Got
it
drowned.
Death by
Those,
chocolate?
those crazy small guys, scary.
Oompas.
Chocolate and that.
Legally short
Charlie?
people.
Can I see your ticket?
Here.
Golden ticket.
I have a scratch.
That doesn't look real, Ryan.
A scratch ticket.
Silver.
Wonka. Tastic, man.
When will Chocolate High happen?
Love chocolate. Mwah, mwah.
Are these edibles?
Golden
Bad.
Gene, Johnny, Timothy? Too many.
One should die.
Me?
You go first.
Yes, you. Always you. First.
Roll them out.
dive in.
Drowning.
And scene. Well done. Well done. Good. So
I've
now
only
we're
seen
going
the
to go.
Johnny Depp version, guys.
Yes. Right. So let's do another four-hander. This will be for Dave.
What?
What? This will be for who wasn't even in that scene. I've completely lost track. I wasn't.
Norm.
Norm. And who else wasn't in
John.
it? Oh, and
John.
John. Yes, of course. Right. Let's see what we're going to do. Let's find a four-hander game. We are going to. We're going to do a game of Styles Clash.
Styles Clash.
Thank you. Right, and the way this works is, Ryan, every so often, could I ask you to call out freeze and give us a new style to continue in?
Sure.
Okay, so, the styles can
I
be
love the
anything.
enthusiasm.
They can, yeah,
Yeah.
sure. Right, film or theatre styles, animals, accents, time periods, jobs, whatever you want, basically. Give us a different style. Our scenario is going to be, let's have a look. Okay, you... No, we can't use that. Right, okay, so we're going to go with... the code is wrong. The code is wrong. That is our scenario. The code is wrong. And we'll start it normally, and then whenever Ryan calls out freeze, we'll freeze. And here we go.
That's wrong.
Guys, look. If we don't get the code, the bomb will go off.
I wrote it down on the back of my hat. Shit!
Oh, should we cut the red wire or the
Look,
green
we
wire?
don't cut any wires. We need to get the code. If we... Look, we could cut the wires, but then we can't return it.
Was it a year? Was it a year? Or
No, don't cut
a
any
day?
wire.
Yeah, don't cut the wires, otherwise we can't take it back to the shops, and I'm not paying for a nuclear warhead on my salary, okay?
You're always paying for a head, nuclear warhead.
Don't say in front of the guys. Look, our arrangement is between you and me, Norm. Okay.
Okay.
What arrangement is this?
Well,
What?
Coded language.
I wanted my nuclear bomb. Can I get one too?
I'll sell you this one. The expiry date is going to be quite soon, though. Probably a couple of minutes.
But we don't know the code for it. No, unless you sell it with the code.
No.
What good is
Look, you
Give
look.
him any code.
Yeah, look. I'll tell you a code.
I have it. Okay,
Okay,
I've got it. Try it. You ready?
Yes.
1, 2,
Yes.
3.
Wait. Is this the code? 1, 2, 3.
No. There's one more number. I'm just trying to remember what it was. What's after 3? It's 1, 2, 3, and what's the last one?
I don't know. Look, all of this stuff is giving me brain freeze.
Freeze. You're an episode of LAPD Blue.
So which wire do we cut, guys? Because, look.
The blue one, of course.
Hey. I don't want any more blue jokes from you.
Well, I
Oh,
think
shut it, Sipowitz.
No, it is red against blue. Look, we just count our shirts, divide in half.
Right.
Red or blue.
Hey. With these glasses, I'm now seeing green and yellow. What's going on here, guys?
Freeze.
Okay.
You're on the Home Shopping Network.
Good
Alright.
morning, Wisconsin, and hello to everyone in Washington. It's 3 a.m. It's time to shop.
I think
Yeah,
I would like a nuclear warhead.
Slightly used, but it's on special.
But what can you recommend when getting your first nuclear warhead?
I'm glad you asked. When you are buying your next nuclear warhead, you can buy these 3 crates of nuclear plutonium.
I can attest to that. I'm a satisfied customer, and I bought my 5th nuclear warhead. I'm still waiting to use it, but I'm satisfied.
I got my last head.
No,
I got my last head from Norm, and I wasn't satisfied.
Freeze. You're on a political debate discussion show like Bill Maher,
I don't know who that is.
a British Bill Maher.
But I don't think this makes sense because nuclear war should never start. Nobody should have a nuclear weapon.
It should be nuclear.
I think we just need to bomb. Let's just go full Trump. I think basically we need to bomb everyone. Okay, and everything else you say is fake news.
Well, I believe
Okay.
that as the expert of nuclear radiation, that we have to make sure that everything doesn't blow up.
Freeze.
I'm gonna
You're on the Muppet Show.
Well, so
New York.
what are we gonna do with this? We need to get the code to put it in, and I don't know where it is. Oh!
we can
I have a rocket in my pocket, Bert.
hand.
I have a rocket in my pocket, Bert.
What's the code, Kirby?
Well, I'm trying to find the code, and I don't know where it is. Cause
Come on.
The bomb's gonna explode.
Where?
Oh, hey, let's count out the numbers. 1, 2, 3.
and
Honor,
scene.
yeah.
Okay, well done. Right, so with this audience, I asked you for suggestions of made-up words, and you've come through. But could you now give us some suggestions of well-known characters from fiction or people from history, plus unusual things for them to do? Well-known characters from fiction or people from history, plus unusual things for them to do. Now, let's see what we're going to do now. We're going to have a game of definition battle. We'll have at least 2 of these. So, let's roll the dice. We're going to get 2 performers, and they're going to have to define the meaning of a made-up word. And then the rest of us and you audience, you can give us your thoughts. We'll decide who came up with the correct definition. So, going first on this, we're going to have Capelthave, and we're going to have Tony. Capelthave and Tony, let's get you guys onto Spotlight here. So, oh my gosh, so many spotlights, so little not spotlights. Right, so let's remove the spotlights entirely. And so, I said we're going to have Cap, let's get you here, and Tony. So, the word that you will be defining for us, I'll come and join you just to introduce this, is going to be Faddy Tumpkin. Faddy Tumpkin. So, Kapilthave, I know that you're from Sri Lanka. I don't know how that ties into anything, but could you tell us the meaning of Faddy Tumpkin?
Of course, a Faddy Tumpkins is a well-known dish served at Sri Lankan KFC. It's where you combine a cheese and a burger together to make a cheeseburger. But because, the American standard and all that, we can't call it a cheeseburger, so we call it a Faddy Tumpkin.
Oh, sounds delicious. I'm going to have a Faddy Tumpkin for my dinner. But, Tony, I don't think Cap was really quite correct there. So, you're a man with glasses. Tell us the educated view of what is a Faddy Tumpkin.
Well, a Faddy Tumpkin, David, is an ancient druid ritual that is conducted on Midsummer Eve at midnight in Cornwall, where several young maidens are brought out into the village square and in front of a thatched cottage with various town criers who proclaim "Faddy, Faddy," and then to which the maidens must then reply "Tompkin, Tompkin, Tompkin." And as this ritual proceeds during the night, there are various other strange goings on, and they do conjure up the ghosts of the ancient kings from the Saxon times. But not many people know about this, and it is really quite.
Yes, no, absolutely. Well, there you go. Coincidentally, that's how calling Faddy is how I met my first wife. Right, so with this, we are going to move on. But first, audience, give us your opinion. Who had the correct definition of Faddy Tumpkin? Was it Kapilthave with his explanation that in Sri Lanka you have a cheese chicken burger called a Faddy Tumpkin? Or is it a druid ritual that you do on All Hallows Eve, or whatever it was that was just explained? Now, let's find out. First of all, a show of hands if you thought that Faddy Tumpkin was correct according to Kapilthave. Okay, so John and Ryan, that's 2. Do you think that Tony was correct with Faddy Tumpkin? Okay, so Tony, you have just taken it because I have abstained. Right, so now, let's.
You're not getting Sri Lankan burgers anymore.
Oh, right.
Oh no.
I would definitely eat a Sri Lankan chicken burger.
Doesn't exist.
Yes, it does. Right.
It's made out of dogs.
Yeah, exactly. Right, now, anyway.
It says KFC is in Kentucky.
Yeah, but burger. Look.
There's one over there.
Anyway.
For me.
Now, I'm going to find a KFC in America that calls it a burger. And then I'll be like, in your face. Right.
I will give you $1,000 if you do.
Okay. The gauntlet is down.
He's going to pay them to put it on the menu.
Right, I am going to get this clip, and I'm going to tweet KFC after the show, and they're going to help me out. Okay, now, let's have a look. I've forgotten entirely what we're doing. Oh yeah, so I asked you, audience, for suggestions of well-known characters from fiction or people from history, plus unusual things for them to do. We're going to do this as the penultimate game, but this will decide who is tonight's Extreme Improv Xstreamed champion. And what we're going to do is we're going to have an extreme monologue, but we will do one more joke-telling game afterwards. So let's have a look here. So audience, we will need a couple more at least of well-known characters from fiction or people from history, plus unusual things for them to do. The way this works is the performers are going to take turns to do a monologue, but they're not allowed to repeat any words whatsoever. They are also not allowed to hesitate, which in this game we count as an extended pause or saying a non-word like or If either of these rules are broken, the other performers can call out freeze. If they correctly identify that a rule has been broken, then that is the end of the monologue, and whoever keeps theirs going the longest, up to 1 minute, will be the winner. If more than one makes it to a minute, then, well, they'll have to call Faddy and Tumpkin at each other until one relents. Now, let's see who's going to go first. So going first is Dave. You're going to go first. Right. Would you like a fictional character or a real person?
Can I have a fictional character for 500, please?
Yes, you certainly can. Okay, you are 11 from Stranger Things and you're wearing nose plugs. You are 11 from Stranger Things wearing nose plugs. Now, if you know the show, you'll understand why that's relevant. So you're 11 from Stranger Things, you're wearing nose plugs. Take it away.
Friends, mouth breathers, countrymen, nose plugs, stop bleeding from nostrils, swimming, perfect, mind flayer, run, fight, telekinesis, none whatsoever, magic, possibly, otherworld, dangerous, scary, monstrous, dog, not part of this world, Dungeons and Dragons, appropriate, bicycle, Winona Ryder, save us, paddling pool, not deep enough.
Freeze! At 59 seconds, repetition of not. Well done, Dave. Well done. 59 seconds. Spectacular repetition of not. Okay, let's see who's going to go next. Next up will be Rob. Rob, would you like a fictional character or a real person?
Whatever the audience chooses for me to have, sir.
Oh, in that case, you will be David Bowie breaking up with Mick Jagger. I don't think they were ever a couple, but you are David Bowie breaking up with Mick Jagger. And here you go.
Mick, you ignorant slut. You stole my China doll.
You.
Oh!
Really funny too. I had some good lines
That was
lined up.
so good, I'm willing to give him my chance.
I had some good lines lined up for that one, damn it.
Ah, they will be lost to time forever. Now, let's see what's going to happen next. Next up will be Tony. Would you like a fictional character or a real person?
Fictional, I think.
Ooh. You are Police Chief Wiggum from The Simpsons, and you have lost Ralph, his son, if you don't know it. So you are Police Chief Wiggum, you have lost your son Ralph, and take it away.
I have lost my son Ralph. Police Chief Wiggum is who me is.
Oh, was that repetition of is? Okay, 19 seconds. 19 seconds. Oh. Okay. Let's see who's going to go next. Next up will be Capelthave. Would you like a fictional character or a real person?
Fictional.
Okay. You are Carrie from Stephen King's book Carrie, I guess. And you have lost your wedding ring. Okay? You are Carrie, you have lost your wedding ring. Take it away. Oh, wait, sorry, freeze. Sorry. Timer wasn't restarted. And go.
Oh my god! Wedding ring gone! Smokehead! Ace Ventura on case! Help! Carrie! Jim! Cousin! Look! Criminals! Mask! Low-key powers! Sonic? Keanu? Idris Elba? Oh, Cyclops.
Oh,
Freeze,
oh,
yeah, the
oh,
first thing
oh,
you said was
repetition.
oh.
Oh.
Oh my god. Oh gosh. 38 seconds, a good time. Let's see who's going to go next. John, you're going to go next. Do you like a fictional character or a real person?
Real person.
Oh, okay. Let's see if we've got any more real people. Audience, give us one or two more characters. We run out of real people. So we're going to say you're Queen Elizabeth I. You have the heartache. You're Queen Elizabeth I. You have heartache. And your time starts now.
No husbands for me. England will be queenless, heirless, royaltyless.
Less.
Freeze! You can't. No, that's a part of a word. Incorrect challenge. Incorrect challenge. Keep going. Keep going.
Go on to victory. Ruling seas. New land discovered. People to conquer.
Repetition of 2.
Oh,
Two,
I do
yeah.
believe so.
On to
34
victory.
seconds, a good time. Right, give me a wave if you haven't had a go yet, because I've lost track. I have not, Ryan has not, and Norm has
I
not.
can win this.
So, next up will be Norm. Would you like a fictional character or a real person?
let's keep it real.
Oh, okay. And you are Elvis Presley. Did you have that like a week ago? Someone did.
I think Elvis left the building, no?
Okay, so you are Elvis
I don't
Presley.
remember.
I had Elvis.
You had Elvis, okay. And you have an imaginary friend. You are Elvis Presley, you have an imaginary friend, and your time starts now.
Come play with me. Uncle Love. Left the building? Darn. Have to be with any lady who throws bras at me. Love me tender.
Me.
Yeah, me, repetition, me. Ah, me. Right, okay. So, next up, it will be Ryan. Ryan, fictional character or real person?
There's been a lot of real people here, so I'll keep it fictional.
Okay, yeah, it's unusual. Right, does anyone know who Clementine Pennyfeather is?
No.
No.
Is it? Oh,
Let's just get something else. Never heard of it.
Could be fictional for all we care.
Yeah, it's too fictional, audience. Too fictional. Right, we're going to go. You are
Evans,
Buzz
that part.
Lightyear, and you have written your autobiography. You are Buzz Lightyear.
Who is it?
Buzz Lightyear from Toy Story. Or you can be Clementine Pennyfeather if you wish. Right, okay, you are Buzz
Ryan
Lightyear.
hasn't seen Toy Story?
You have written your autobiography. Take it away.
To infinity, and just also some stories. My life. Winged cowboy. Handsome alt-right brother Tim Allen. Remember when Coke Bust caught my mugshot? That was past.
my
Freeze.
life and then my...
Oh, repetition of my 35 seconds. So, it comes down to me. Can someone suggest a character for me,
Dave
please?
versus the David.
Fetty, whatever the Featherbomb.
I don't know who that was. Why do I have to do it? Right, give me someone else.
Ned Flanders. Ned Flanders.
Ned
Mick
Flanders.
Jagger.
Something unusual for Ned Flanders to be doing.
You're lost in a corn maze with Madonna.
I beg your pardon, Rob?
On the moon.
You're lost in a corn maze with Madonna.
Okay, so I'm Ned Flanders, and I'm lost in a corn maze with Madonna. And
Oakley dokley.
don't use my material. Here I go. Well, Oakley dokley, like a Virgin Mary, I think we should go and look around. Maud Flanders, praying you...
Freeze.
Oh, no.
Use of
I didn't. When did I say before?
You just did. You did a minute ago. No ums, ums, and ahs. And ohs.
Hang on. Is an
Yes.
Is it though?
I did it a few weeks ago, and you all told me off for it.
Well. I
It's
guess
great.
Dave wins then. So that means Dave is
He wanted
today's
to win real
Extreme
bad.
Improv Xstreamed champion. So audience, put any final thoughts or comments in the comment section. And with this, we're gonna, just as we wait for these to come through, we're going to tell like one more joke telling round, just so it doesn't end on Dave's glory. Right, and we're going to tell a half dozen jokes or so. 99 blanks walk into the bar. Let's grab one of the things that we didn't use from earlier. And we're going to have 99 mermaids walk into the bar. 99 mermaids walk into the bar. If you have a joke, give a wave. Cap.
99 mermaids walk into a bar. The barman asks, "Aren't you too little to be in here?"
Aha. Norm.
99 mermaids walk into the bar, and the bartender says, "That's quite a coincidence. 99 of you. Sounds fishy to me."
Aha. 99 mermaids walk into the bar. They say, "Hey, we're trying to watch the game." They say, "Oh, the aerial is broken." Rob.
99 mermaids walk into a bar and just start singing, and the bartender says, "Now that's how you make a splash entrance."
Aha. Dave.
99 mermaids walk into a bar. They all stub their toes at the same time.
That's very good. Ryan.
Toes?
99. Yes, toes. 99 mermaids walk into a bar, and they're there to see their favorite comedian because they also host stand-up shows there. They're like, "Look, it's our favorite comedian, Eugene Merman."
Aha. John.
99 mermaids walk into a bar. Bartender says, "We don't serve you here." And the mermaids say, "Well, we don't want you to shell us anything anyway."
Haha. 99 mermaids walk into the bar, and the bartender says, "Wow, we've had one or two mermaids in before, but nothing on this scale." Dave, was that yours?
No, I've lost it.
Ah.
I had something, but I lost it.
Revokes championship. No, I'm joking. Right.
No, it's not. You can't have it. It's mine.
Anyone else? Anyone else? One or two more? Okay, John.
99 mermaids and their families walk into a bar. That's Hans, Krish, and Pearson.
Haha. Okay, Tony.
99 mermaids slither into a bar because they can't walk. Damn it.
Aha. Dave, take us home.
Done.
I'll try. 99 mermaids flop into a bar, and it's on a singles night, so they meet lots of guys, and they ask, "Oh, can we go out for a date?" And the mermaids say, "Sorry, you're not allowed to kiss the girl."
Aha. Got last one, Ryan. It's got to top that.
99 mermaids walk into a bar. One of them's topless. Bartender says, "Hey, no seashells, no service. I don't want to see your Ariella."
Aha. That did top that. Well done. Well done. Well done. Right.
No.
So, with that, audience, in the comments, we've got fantastic show. Good. One thing. Good. Now, with that, let's find out where we can find all of our performers on social media, starting with Ryan's dogs.
You can find them at 2.5 Dog Night on Instagram. They actually do have an Instagram that has some pictures on them. Other than that, you can find me here and something else.
Fabuloso. Cap.
You can find me on Sorties, where I sing, I dance, I throw myself in a bucket, and I work with puppets. And recently, Scar and Mufasa has some words for the new Mufasa trailer, so go check that out. And you can also find me here on numerous shows.
Okie dokie. John.
Okay, if you look me up on Facebook or Instagram, but until I get something to promote, I don't have much to say.
Fabulous. Tony.
You can check out my video work at Tony Charlesworth Associates on YouTube and on my website.
Okie dokie. Norm.
You can see me here or on Socially Distant Improv, or if you're in the Philly area, on Thursday the 19th, we're performing at the Doylestown Library.
Okay. Fab. Okay. Rob.
I mean, Facebook Improv Nights, Polly's online variety show, Polly's Picnic. You can hire us all in Southern California. And most importantly, you can find me on Xstreamed. And you know, I didn't learn anything today, but my favorite line was, "Good morning, Wisconsin. Hello to everybody in Washington." That's what a QVC show airs. Just makes me laugh. That was funny.
Okie dokie. My name is David Pistansky. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at David Pistansky, spelled Pustansky. You can also get any of my books, including the Extreme Improv Big Book of Improv Games, available worldwide from Amazon in paperback or Kindle editions. Plus, check out the other books. Go to www.xstreamed.tv/tickets to find out information. That's a week tomorrow. There'll be Extreme Improv live on stage at the Camden Comedy Club in London, with guest acts including the Leotard Lovers and Geek Battle. So there'll be a live Geek Battle on stage next week as well. But Extreme Improv will also be back tomorrow night and next week and every week on YouTube. So check out any of the YouTube channels. But with that, we're going to wrap up the show here. Goodbye, everyone. Oh, wait. And Dave.
So sore about this, aren't you? So you can find me here on Xstreamed on various shows. So check out my YouTube channel, Dave MC Gaming, which is my gaming channel. I do Let's Plays, there's Star Wars: The Old Republic. We have the Magical Adventures of Misty and Mork, which are on every Friday. We also have my Outlast Whistleblower Let's Play, which is every Monday, with some Resident Evil coming soon, and some news about a Discord server, and lots of things are happening in the background, so keep an eye out.
Yes, we need to sort out your background. Right, now, with that, yeah, once again, make sure you smash the subscribe button on all of the YouTube channels. And until next time, stay safe, always stay extremed, and ciao for now. Boom.